Today's round boils down to three key themes. First, we have ISIL's legitimacy as a threat to the United States. Secondly, we have the position of the United States as the only actor available and ready to combat ISIS. And thirdly, we have the status quo in the Middle East. Now on to the first one, which is ISIL's legitimacy as a terror threat. This is simply true. As we've seen from our evidence from the International Center for the Study of Radicalization, militants from foreign nations have gone to ISIS and have trained in Iraq and Syria. Approximately 100 American citizens have gone to Iraq and Syria to train in the art of terror. They can still return on their valid passports to execute terror attacks like the Charlie Hebdo attack and like the Tunisia beach shooting in America. Thus, ISIS is a very real threat to American citizens and to American security. Now on to the second main theme, which is the position of the United States as the only actor that can accomplish this. We must look to what other actors. As we've already seen, the United Nations and NATO are ill-equipped and inadequate to combat ISIS. And the other only regional actors my opponents have brought up are the Kurds, Shiite militias, and the ISF. The ISF simply are too ill-equipped and too inefficient and too incompetent to accomplish this goal. The Shiite militias, while yes they can defeat ISIS, that would extend Iranian influence in the region, which is directly counterproductive to American interests. And the Kurds do not have a big enough military, and a stronger Kurds and a stronger Kurdish military and a possibly independent Kurdish state would warrant Turkish intervention, as according to All Arabian News on June 27, 2015. That means that stability in the region would be further destabilized, and that would be counterproductive to the United States' interests. Thus, we can extend our arguments there as well. And then we look to the third, which is the status quo of mass killings, mass genocide of the global Nazis that represent ISIS. And that is, the status quo is currently not working at all. The only way my opponents have refuted this is the regional actors again, but as I just said, none of them can accomplish this, as we stated in our second contention and what I just said. Thus, we must urge a pro-ballot, as all three key points of this debate work for us, and we can extend all our contentions. Thus, I affirm.